Trumpers, are you proud? Oscar Alberto Martinez Ramirez, Jesus, and his 23-month-old daughter, both Salvadorian immigrants, were swept away in the river waters in a last-ditch attempt to reach America after the Trump administration refused to give them even a single meeting regarding their asylum claim to escape violence in their native El Salvador. Mad face, mad face, mad face. The daughter and daughter who drowned at the border dove into the river in desperation. Do you hear this shit? Like, you know you getting played, right? Like, do you not hear how this is dripping with that? Like, you need the violins in the background and the whole nine. Now, if you are unfamiliar, let's click on the story because it'll give me like 2 seconds. These guys, their bodies showed up. That's them. Their bodies showed up last week. And, well, Washington Post, I'm not paying for your really shitty service, so we're going to go back to the Occupy Democrats thing. But the deal is that, you know, this is really just a play on the emotions. We are thinking with logic and not emotions. He shouldn't have had his child out there in the first place. He shouldn't have had his child if he couldn't afford to take care of her, or if there was, like, why would you have a child in a violent and messed up situation? And they ain't the only ones. The ones in America do it too, but we're at least compensated for doing it. Like, our women are financially compensated for doing it here in America. And I don't know what the situation is over in El Salvador, but I don't believe that that's a country at war, right? So, and if you're not a country at war, I mean, there's war amongst yourselves, but that's amongst yourselves. And so what I'm getting at is that this is how we've been getting played, shit, man, since the 60s, since actually like I guess the 50s or 60s, like, cause that Selma March, and there's like, oh yeah, we're gonna put it on television, right? They put it on television, got the sympathy, got the things done. So now it's just like, it's the same, they're treading the same waters, and they'll do any and everything to, oh my goodness, this is why we need open borders. This is why we need to just let any and everybody in. There are people that feel this way. There are people that, you know, just like, let them all in, like, let them have at it. And right now we are in the middle of a crisis with over 100,000 people showing up. And these are just the ones that are being found, you know? So there, who can tell how many people are just like hopping through places and just scurrying on in. But Mexico has stepped up, and there's a lot, like, this is why I'm not really going to be covering. I may do a video tomorrow about the presidential debates, but I'm just not interested because this is a non-starter at this point. The Democratic Party and the blue team has really worked itself into a position where they can't win. They will not win 2020. Not straight up. They cannot do it. Not with the economy going the way that it is. Not with us. Not without Trump doing what he can to kind of avoid wars. I mean, it's been a very interesting 3 years, and in the past 3 years, plus, like I said, when he initially got elected, he has the incumbent advantage now. It's just, it is what it is. Like, oh, we can't get used to this. Oh, we have to take out Trump. And you sound exactly the same way the Republicans did during Obama's tenure. So it's just the ebb and flow of national politics. But I find it very disgusting that people are exploited to this extent. But I guess maybe that's all people were made to be, was exploited, I guess. And now the Washington Post and the blue team are trying to exploit this right here because, oh, a couple bodies showed up. I'm from the hood. I'm from the 90s. I'll put it to you like that. A dead body is not that shocking anymore. It really isn't, because I've seen them in real person. I've moved them in real person. I mean, it's been a crazy couple of decades. But either ways, until the next, all the internet stuff, because I'm going to bring this one to an end. I just wanted to point this out and can show you the grimy nastiness that they're really trying to play us with. All the internet stuff. Like it if you liked it. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. Share, because sharing is caring. And speak. Let me know what you think. Do you really think that the reason the Post put this out was for anything other than propaganda purposes? Or do you think they genuinely care I'm pretty sure a person or two there was really touched by the story, but for the most part, they put it out there to basically drum up the rabid base that they have. And as you can see, with over 62,000 likes and mad faces and sad emojis, this is something that, like, you know, was definitely red meat for the anti-Americans, I guess. I don't know. Until the next one.